Hola, welcome back. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you would like. Shayla and her evil mama. I just can't stand this lady. Something's not right about her. I need to know her history. What are the skeletons in her closet? Because she got tons of bones in there. I just know she does.
He's out for the count.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, you're a great help to me. I really appreciate you.
Nobody ever
And
cooking.
you know it's never a problem.
Yeah.
And I've always supported you in this. I'm proud of you.
You have, Mom. Thank you. You make my life easier.
Of course.
Of course.
So, Anthony did something really interesting.
Like what?
He told Amber that Kai is his son.
What? And how did she take it?
She pulled a knife out on him. Yeah. So
She having flashbacks.
Anthony and I were taking Kai to the doctor. Amber ran up on us, and that was the last straw for me, Mom. I'm like,
Girl.
Anthony, I know you were saying that you're protecting Kai by holding this secret, and you don't want him around negative energy. Everybody's already, praying against us.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, Mom,
Everybody's already praying against you. Listen, no one has to do any of that because your karma is going to come. You just can't do people dirty and expect to live a good, happy life. You literally ruined a marriage, and she literally did. She took her nasty self over to his place and gave it up to him. Granted, he didn't have to do it, but he was a little inebriated, which I don't really play them games because, I don't know. I've never been so drunk to the point where I can't tell somebody no, or, think to where I don't want to do something. That's not your wife, drunk or not. So either way, if she never would have took her butt over there, then we probably wouldn't even be here. But we'll never know. But he didn't have to continue either, though.
I'm like, when is it going to stop? At this point, you're putting Kai in danger. Just tell her the truth. And I
But you don't get to control how someone acts when you literally ruin their life. So, oh well, you got to deal with her popping up on you and saying crazy stuff, and you scared for your baby. Oh well, you put yourself in that situation. You can't control how she acts. You can't just tell her to stop and say no, because you should have stopped yourself from messing with her husband.
I didn't think he was going to do it. And he did.
I believe in Anthony. I told you that.
But why? Why do you believe in Anthony so much?
Right.
I mean, think of it realistically, Mom. Anthony is a married man, and he slept with his wife's best friend.
So Shayla, you understand all of this, and you still like to call her crazy, and I don't understand. And you still think that you're going to be with him, but you know this in your brain. So what are you just trying to feed off what your mom is saying and hopes that things will change? Girl, you are a little slow.
So why do you have so much faith in him when you look in reality? Is it because he is so successful, or
Listen to me.
you don't think he'll do that to me, Mom?
Exactly.
One thing at a time. The first thing is, I'm glad that he finally came to a place in his own heart and mind to be able to let Amber know exactly what's going on. I know that is a load off of your shoulders. And maybe Amber needs to find some more time behind bars so that she can understand that it is not a good idea to play with our family.
Girl, that is not your family. And why do y'all want to put this lady away so bad? She's done nothing wrong. Put your daughter behind bars. If people will go to jail for adultery, so many people will be in jail. But it's like, why do you want this woman in jail so bad so Anthony don't ever go back to her? There's billions of women in the world. You know what I'm saying? And there's millions in Atlanta. If he wanted to be with somebody else, he would. Girl, locking Amber up ain't gonna do nothing.
And when I say ours, and I mean Anthony's, I believe in him because when I looked into his face, I saw a man that didn't have a home. He had a house.
Girl.
He had an expensive wedding. He had cars and accoutrements, but he didn't have love and peace or joy. I told you my plan was going to work.
You did.
The devil's
I
plan.
didn't just get here overnight. Remember, I'm a woman as well.
And you've been doing this for years. You probably stole your husband from somebody. That's why you so good at doing this.
And I love that you see the best in Anthony, because he is Kai's father, and he's our family, literally.
And that he is. You did good.
Did she?
You held your own. You went through the storm, just like we talked about. You keep holding your head up, and you leave Amber to me.
So what about me and Anthony now? You really see it for us?
What did I tell you? You're going to be Anthony's wife. You're Mrs. Dalton. New house, nice vehicles, beautiful family vacations. Happily ever after, and a few more bambinos. Now I just need to get Zachary on that same plan. I need to get her working. Get those ovaries going and find her a husband.
Are you going to go and steal someone else's husband, Mrs. Woody Woodpecker? Because what are you talking about? And the fact that Shayla didn't say, Mom, let's just leave her alone. You know, she's been through enough. What are you going to do to this girl, ma'am? Are you going to set her up? Why can't you just leave her alone? And the fact that you really think that your daughter is about to live happily ever after. She can't even cook. Okay? What is she going to do? How's she about to be somebody's wife? What are we doing here? This lady. Can we get the backstory on this lady, please? I want to know what she's done and why she thinks the way that she does.